My name is Lia and welcome to the kitchen. Today we're starting off another Oktoberfest series at home, similar to how I did last year. And we're making a pretty simple traditional German dish. We'll be making homemade sauerkraut. Let's get started. For this recipe, I have 2 pounds of cabbage and some salt. And I'm also saving the outer leaves of the cabbage. You may also want a glass jar.
Cut your cabbage into quarters and remove the core. Begin slicing 2 pounds of green cabbage into thin ribbons. Transfer the sliced cabbage to a large bowl. Continue to chop the cabbage as needed. For 2 pounds of cabbage, sprinkle 4 teaspoons of salt all over. Massage the salt into the cabbage with your hands and let the cabbage and salt sit for 30 minutes.
So it has been 30 minutes since we put some salt over the cabbage, and now we're going to massage it again and release some of those juices.
Pick up a handful of the salted cabbage and vigorously squeeze all the juices out of the cabbage and let them collect in the bowl. Continue to squeeze all the liquid out of the cabbage. Squeeze the cabbage again, and then place it in a glass jar. Compact and push the cabbage down into the jar with the back of a wooden spoon. Pour the reserved liquid on top of the compacted cabbage, making sure the cabbage is fully submerged.
The key to fermenting your own homemade sauerkraut is to keep the cabbage completely submerged in the brine liquid. So now we're just going to cover it lightly with a little bit of fabric and let it sit at room temperature for at least 3 days until our sauerkraut is ready.
Cover the jar with a thin piece of fabric or some cheesecloth.
It has now been 1 day since we started making our homemade sauerkraut. So I'm just going to make sure all the cabbage is submerged below the brine and press down a little bit with the back of this wooden spoon on the cabbage.
Remove the fabric and press down on the cabbage to release any extra liquid. After 3 days, the sauerkraut is ready to transfer to a small pot. We will heat the pot of sauerkraut over medium heat for 3 minutes or until warm. Any remaining sauerkraut can be covered with an airtight lid and stored in the fridge.
I hope everyone enjoyed learning how to make homemade sauerkraut to kick off Oktoberfest. Be sure to follow along the next couple weeks for more Oktoberfest videos. If you like this recipe, you can click the link in the description box below to see my website. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more delicious recipes.